Okay, in our last lesson, we talked about the definition and the construction of an uptrend. What is actually inside an uptrend that makes it an uptrend, and how to recognize it and use it to our advantage as a trader. Now we're just going to take the same concept and turn it upside down. We're looking at a downtrend now. All right? A downtrend is defined by a series of lower highs, and we'll start here with a high point, and then we have a lower high after the pullback. You see the market pulls down here, and then the market pulls back. Oh, we're going to go through that dance again. And then the market pulls back here. Once the market breaks this low right here, we can consider this a valid lower high. All right, so let me erase these two lines. So this is our starting high. This is a lower high here. This is a lower high here. Oh, didn't grab the line. This is a lower high. This would be the next lower high. This would be the next lower high, and this would be the next lower high. And again, as I mentioned in the video concerning uptrends, the market does not move in an absolute straight line like this. We can look at this chart and clearly see we started here at a high point and the market ended at a low point. So we can see by eye the general movement is down. However, strong trends, whether they're uptrends or downtrends, tend to move in waves. It tends to move in a rhythmic pattern, as I mentioned before, very much like breathing. This is the inhale, this is the exhale. This is the inhale, this is the exhale. This is the inhale, this is the exhale. And you can see it's a very rhythmic pattern that occurs over and over and over again in a downtrend. How this becomes helpful to us is once we know we are in a downtrend, we can use this to our advantage as a trader by anticipating the pullbacks and being prepared to trade back in the direction of the original trend after the pullback. And as we know from our price action lesson, one of the things we would look for would be an instant reversal candle like this one in the direction of the overall trend. And then we have this pullback move here. And again, as we mentioned in our price action video, this is the first opposite color candle after at least two in a row, and this candle pierced or closed at least 50% into the body of this candle. That would constitute a continuation of the downtrend. So again, we have our series of highs that continually get lower. Here's our high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Along with that, in a downtrend, we also get a series of lower lows. And as you can see here, this would be our low. This would be the lower low to that one. This would be the lower low to this low. This would be the lower low to this low. This would be the lower low to this low. And you can see that these prices are very close. But what makes this a lower low is that it did not close below this candle wick here. It closed even with it. It could not break this candle wick. Oh, okay. So this still constitutes a lower low. And this would be the lower low. Oops. This would be the next set of lows here. This would be the next set of lows, here. Okay. And this would be the final low here. So in a downtrend, we have a series of lower highs where the waves, the breathing, the rhythm continue to make lower highs or lower swing points. And if you remember from our the prior video, the swing points are like looking at the palm of your hand, where you have pinky, you have your middle finger here, and you have two lower fingers on one side, two lower fingers on the other side. If this were the palm of your left hand and you pointed it toward the floor, if this were the palm of your left hand pointed toward the floor, this would be your pointer finger, and this would be your thumb. Okay? And that constitutes a swing point. And this is how we can easily define new swing highs and new swing lows. And it's exactly like the uptrend, it's simply turned upside down.